What episode is this?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Is it 4 or 5?
Or 5.
I think it's 5. Woo! We're going now. We got a TikTok page, everybody. In case you haven't read the description on that one link that's there, it'll take you to all our social media if you wanna check it out. It's just clips from the episode, funny stuff. Yeah, how are you feeling?
Good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I'm feeling good too. I was feeling a little tired earlier. Feel like
Took an hour nap.
I took a little bit of a nap. A little power nap. Sometimes you got a power nap. Shoot. You do what your body wants to do, you know? I think we know innately. But anywho. Where to start? I feel like we have a week's worth of news to cover.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like where to start. I feel like this is old news. Like too old. And also stuff that I really don't care about. But we'll cover it. We'll cover it. We'll cover it anyways. Pokemon TV app now available on Switch.
What?
Yeah. So they got the anime on your Switch. You can just stream it. It's kind of Netflix, but if Netflix only had one show and that show was Pokemon. So there you go. It's free. You can. I mean, I was into the anime when it was on TV.
Mm-hmm.
When I was in school, but I really don't care about it as an adult now.
Right.
We've gone over this, the games, whatever. Arceus, whatever you call it. That's the one that might save the franchise for me. So fingers crossed that game's good. But as far as this, hey, if you have kids, maybe. I know when I was a kid, there's that Charmander episode. Did you watch that Charmander episode?
Probably don't remember it.
Oh God, the real ones know the Charmander episode. Oh God, we were worried.
What?
As a kid. There's one where they're walking through like this forest and it starts raining, and for whatever, I forget why, but Charmander, he gets separated from the gang, and it's just so sad because it's raining. He has that flame on his tail, right?
Yeah.
And he's cold, he's scared, he's lost. It's nighttime and it's raining, and he gets a leaf, like a big leaf, and he's covering himself.
Yeah.
And he's on top of a little rock, and he's just curled up, and you feel for him because his flame goes really, really low.
Mm-hmm.
And it's the only, like, as a kid, you're like, oh my God, are we gonna lose Charmander? This is it.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Anyway, I might just have to fire this app up and I'll show you that one episode.
Just that one episode.
Because from what I remember, that was the one that was
we used to
like the
remember
highlight.
it.
Yeah, geez, they traumatized me a little bit, and I'm sure a bunch of other kids. But moving on, Pokemon. Let's bring it back with a vengeance. Yeah, if you're a fan of Super Smash Brothers, you probably already heard about this game. Nickelodeon's coming out with their own version of Super Smash Brothers.
Oh.
It's pretty much the exact same game.
Yeah.
With a couple, there was a video, I believe IGN released it, where they kind of show you the mechanics of it. It's essentially Super Smash Brothers with a little bit of variation, but the variations are pretty cool. You can catch items, like if somebody throws an item in Smash Bros, you can only really block it or dodge it, and in this one you can catch it. If you time it right, you can catch it and you throw it back at them.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, that's a different dynamic. There's one where you could hold a button and your character doesn't turn, like you could walk backwards.
Okay.
So that's gonna be cool. Other than that, it's the same thing.
Ooh.
But it looks good. At first, I was like, a little iffy about it, but if the quality stays the way it is, then I'm in. Here's a list of a couple of the characters that are gonna be in it. So it's gonna launch with 20 fighters. Okay, and right now we know who's the people that are gonna be in it are Oblina from Real Monsters. Do you know who that is?
No.
I have no idea who that is. Cat Dog from Cat Dog, right? We know that. Danny Phantom.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know who that is?
Yep.
I have no idea who that is. Who's that?
He's the one that's in the green eyes.
This
Or
one?
that one. Yeah.
I don't know what that is.
He gets ghosts.
Okay.
Phantoms.
Okay, cool. Well, Helga
Helga from
Pateki from Hey
Arnold.
Arnold. Yeah, I know that one too. Zim from Invader Zim.
I never watched the show, but I know who that is.
Yeah, me too. And then Lincoln Loud from the Loud House. I don't know who that is.
That could be. Can you scroll up a little bit?
Up.
I don't know if it's that one with the big mouth.
This one?
Yeah.
No, that's from Our Real Monsters. Even I know that.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
I have never heard of that show.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, these are so. Oh, there's more. Look, Lucy Loud from Loud House. Do you know who that is?
Nope.
I don't
Never
know.
heard of that show.
Reptar. I know Reptar.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I love that show, Rugrats.
That'll be cool. Because you're not gonna have like the babies fighting, right?
Yeah.
Maybe that mean one. What's the girl?
Angelica.
Angelica. She'd be a character. I think she's older.
Yeah.
Let's see. SpongeBob, of course, and then Patrick Star, of course. Sandy Cheeks from SpongeBob, and then Leonardo from the Ninja Turtle. Well, all of them, I think. No. Leonardo and Michelangelo.
Mm-hmm.
No love for Donatello and Raphael, but I'm sure they're gonna add them.
Oh yeah.
That'd be not a good idea. Damn, they get Shredder and Master Splinter maybe, and then that Rhino and the one with the alien in the belly.
Yeah.
That Cyclops thing. That'd be cool. April O'Neil. I mean, whatever. She's not really a fighter though. Well, she's not a fighter. I should say not really a fighter.
Right.
She's a journalist that always needs the saving, but whatever. She's in there. I don't know who this is. Nigel Thornberry.
Oh yeah.
Do you know who that is?
Yeah.
Oh, and then Ren and Stimpy. I like Ren and Stimpy. They're so gross.
Yeah.
Are you familiar with Ren and Stimpy?
A little, but not too much.
Okay, we might revisit that. I think only like the first season was good, and then the show changes to where it's just different. But anyway, Powdered Toast Man. Do you know who that is?
No.
That's gonna be cool. He's we won't get into it now, but I'll show you later. Aang from the Last Airbender. That's gonna be cool. I really like that show. And then Korra from The Legend of Korra. So a good lineup, I think, to start off.
Yeah.
And then, damn, I'm not really familiar with the Nickelodeon roster of characters, but I'm assuming they're gonna eventually have. Who is it? The bad guy from SpongeBob, that little Plankton. That'd be cool. I mean, I think you gotta have him, no?
Right.
Who else is a Nickelodeon character that might be good?
That might be good.
Yeah, because if you have stuff from like the Avatar, you can have the people from like the different what are they, tribes, the Fire Nation, the different nations.
Right.
That'd be cool. I don't know. We'll see, but I'm actually looking forward to this game now more than ever, I think. When does it come out? I'm not sure, but soon. It's not out yet, and it's whatever. Oh, look. California Arby's drive-thru installs voice assistant robot to take orders.
What?
I know. When's the last time you've been to an Arby's?
I've never been to an Arby's.
You've never been to an Arby's? You're not missing much. That's the thing.
No. Okay, so I've never been. I've had their food.
Yeah.
I liked it.
You liked it?
Yeah, I liked it. Their curly fries were good. Their burger, whatever it was that I got, I don't remember too much, but I do remember liking the fries a lot.
So, yeah, I agree with you. The curly fries, I think at one point I did like them as a kid, and then I tried them as an adult, and I remember not being so crazy about them. But it could have just been the Arby's restaurant, right? They're all kind of different depending on which one you go to. So I don't know. They're saying that maybe they're having a problem with employees not showing up, because this one says, or this comment from, is this the owner? No, this is the franchise. Who the hell is this guy? Amir Siddiqui, franchisee of Arby's. Okay, so this guy, representative of Arby's says it doesn't call sick.
Oh, okay. Like this person isn't gonna miss. Or
Yeah, they're
robot,
not. They're not calling off. Yeah, it doesn't get the
It's
Rona.
convenient, yeah.
Doesn't get Corona. So I guess, but damn, this is
That's kind of scary.
how's that scary?
That's like just.
You
Like,
already.
we're in the start of robot takeover.
It's happening.
It's happening.
It's already kind of happening though.
That's why. Like but like look at how far it's already come. You know, like it's getting to drive-throughs. Like,
More automation. Yeah, well, because I remember this is like 10 years ago. At the movie theater, you didn't have to go to the front to buy your tickets. They had like a machine outside, and you just purchased your tickets on the machine.
oh.
And this was a long time ago, so
But I mean, I get it, but that one doesn't talk to you. This one talks to you. This one's gonna interact with you. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Like the touch stuff, like we've been introduced to that, which is it's crazy, but I don't know, interacting with an actual like robot that would think and
I don't know. I think Starbucks might want to look into something like this. You know what I don't like when ordering from Starbucks?
What?
When you approach the window at the drive-thru, they say, "Hi, welcome to Starbucks. What is your name?"
right.
They ask for your name, and it's so
But that's
weird. Like we're not having a
for
conversation.
I know, but that's for a personal level for you to feel comfortable kind of thing. I could see why they do it. Like, you know, when you go to Starbucks, you have to give your name when you order inside. So
Yeah,
what's the difference?
I guess that's the way to get. It doesn't feel like it flows very well, in my opinion. It's like, just take my order. Yeah, because it's. Yeah, I guess you have to give them your name. Okay, whatever. I just feel it's awkward. There must be a better way to do it. I'm not in charge of that. I just know how it hits me. Cool. So anyway, the takeover, the robot takeover is upon us.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're already doing it with, like, order online on your phone. So who cares, right? Or now who cares? Damn, this is a.
That's a touchy subject.
I guess because what does that mean for humans, right? Yeah. How are we gonna eventually make money with everything being automated? Mm-hmm. Oh, not now. That's too deep. That's too deep.
Next story.
Let's do a happy one. Look, I haven't seen this, so maybe we could react to it together. Baby giving glasses to see clearly for the first time.
These are so cute. I love these videos, and then when they hear for the first time.
Yeah, those are oh my god.
It's not the actual video. No.
This must be an error.
How blind
oh my god.
Everyday challenges.
Well, no.
The answer is simple. Go to work.
I don't want to get banned here. Come on.
By you and some.
We've never had a video successfully play. And when it does successfully play, it's not the video that we wanted.
No!
Some bullshit. You know what? Forget this story. You can see the icon right here. Like, whatever. Moving on. Okay. So Disney has a reputation for being, what would you say? If they had a reputation, what would you guess it'd be?
Well, from the title, it's like...
No, don't read the title. Damn it.
They throw the stuff that they throw in there, right?
They're the happiest place on earth. But they also hold a bunch of secrets. A lot of perverted stuff happening there, and you can go down some rabbit holes, and it gets very dark.
Yeah.
But some of the obvious ones, like when, in this example, The Lion King, there's a scene where Simba drops down. It's nighttime, and he's like bummed out, and he drops to the floor, and like he's like off of a cliff, and the dust kind of, it blows up into the wind, and it spells sex. SEX, right? And they have a bunch of stuff like this, like in the genie to Aladdin, he whispers in his ear, "Take off your clothes."
Oh,
Do you know
that's
about that one?
right. Yeah.
Yeah, the infamous castle of the Little Mermaid
Oh, I
had a bunch of
know.
cocks. It was made out of cocks.
Mm.
Yeah, and
And
that's
then-
right in front of your face. They didn't even try to.
No, and then also in The Little Mermaid, when
Uh-huh.
they get there's a scene because I think you said you haven't watched it. There's a scene when Ursula's when she's a human, when she's getting married to Eric, the priest or the person that's marrying them
Oh,
has
I've heard
like a
He has a hard on. Yeah,
yeah
I've seen photos of that.
yeah.
Because I remember watching that movie like once a long time ago. What else? Off the top of my head, I can't think of anything. But anyways, this is addressing the dust, the sex in the dust scene, and they're saying that it was the special effects company that put SFX. There it is. It was meant to spell SFX. Is what their excuse is. It wasn't meant to be filthy, but that's what it is. Special effects.
Really?
I know, and it made the cut. I guess they
That
forgot to
is
remove
some
it. Yeah, I mean, you can believe whatever you want. I don't know. There's too many at this point. Too much evidence against Disney as far as that perviness, their subliminal messaging. I don't believe this. I don't believe this at all. So be careful, people, with your kids. I wouldn't want them watching this shit. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, it sucks because
But okay, as a kid, did you ever notice that? Did you ever notice any of those sexual things that were going on?
Yeah, I just told you on the Lion King.
You promised that's what you
Yeah,
you
yeah,
did
yeah.
see it right
Yeah,
away.
I remember.
I had never seen it. I never noticed it until like I started seeing memes of it.
Yeah, but that's the thing. That's why it's subliminal. They do that so you don't know. Like your brain picks it up. Your subconscious picks it up. That's the whole idea. It's subliminal messaging.
But if your subconscious picks it up, you would remember it. You would be like, "Oh yeah." I
No, not
remember seeing that."
necessarily. Not necessarily. You pick it up and you internalize it, and you're acting weird without knowing it. It's like trauma. Even like you might forget the trauma, but you kind of always have these tics.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like that.
Mm.
Yeah, that's the whole. Well, we could dive deep into that. we'll dive deep into that, but I don't know. This is kind of leaning towards stories that might get us banned on YouTube, and I'm not looking to get demonetized before we get monetized. You know?
Yeah.
Okay. This is kind of. It's bittersweet. I'm all for carrying less stuff. Which at first, the idea of not carrying around my debit card, seemed a little just preposterous, right? And then Apple Pay comes along, and Google Pay comes along, and all these other pay apps come out. And then I finally start using Apple Pay from time to time. And I come to realize, after reading this, that only 6% of US iPhone users who set up Apple Pay actually use it. So nobody's using this. And I'm just beginning. Well, maybe it's just a delayed thing because I'm starting to warm up to it. It saved our ass. That time we went to Yucca Valley. To Joshua Tree, remember?
That's right.
Yeah. We drove.
No,
we were
no.
out like 30 minutes from where we were staying.
No, it didn't. No,
Yes,
we didn't.
it did. That's how we bought water and snacks.
Water and snacks.
Yeah, and I got gas.
Oh, you're right. You're
Yeah.
right. I'm sorry. You're right. You're right.
Yeah, we were 30 minutes from where we were staying. We were close to the entrance of the park. And I needed gas, and we needed water, and we needed food. And we were in the liquor store, like snacks in hand and everything. When I realized I didn't have my wallet, I left it at the Airbnb. And I crossed. I hoped. All I did was hope. I asked the lady up front, "Do you accept Apple Pay?" She's like, "Yeah." I was like, "Yes, let's do it." So we didn't miss a beat. We paid for the parking pass online, and we were good to go. So I like it. I find that if I didn't have so much cash on me all the time, then I would use this more often. And then you're always losing your debit card, which is a maybe you're the person that needs stuff like this,
I
right?
don't like it. I don't.
You always
like
have your
it.
phone anyway.
I know, but I don't like it. I don't know why. I just don't like it.
Okay, just cause, huh?
I don't know if I could just put it into words. It's just like I don't like the idea of my phone having that much information on it.
Yeah.
I don't know if that makes any sense at all.
It does anyway. You have it set up like the information's in there anyway.
I know.
Right? If you're really if that was true, why don't you just take all your information out?
I would if I could.
You could. But see, that's the thing. In an emergency like we already had, I'm glad I had it.
Right.
That's the thing. Do we just use it as a backup? Is that sustainable for Apple, for people not fully adopting it and just having it as a backup emergency payment option? Maybe. Well, let us know. Maybe we should. I'm gonna start surveys. You know what? I didn't do it with the Little Caesars versus Pizza Hut.
Because you knew Pizza Hut was gonna win.
No, absolutely not. Okay. This might be branching off into another thing. We're growing live. We're evolving. Okay. Let's see. Not too many more stories. Mexico. It has decriminalized abortions. And it's the second biggest country of Catholics in the world. So Texas just went the complete opposite and criminalized abortions, or they banned them. So things are moving. But the thing is, what's your stance on abortion, right? That gets very touchy.
Yeah.
Everybody has their opinion on it.
Yeah.
At what point is it life? It's tough to say because how far do you want to go down that path, right?
Right.
Is everything life? We're all made up of the same ether, right? At what point, if you go in the opposite direction, if you're like super old and you're living off of a machine that's pumping air into you just to keep you alive, is that an option to like pull the plug? Is that fair game? Are you able to make that call, or should you not even put somebody on a ventilator to help them live, because that's not your call? If they can't live by themselves, they should die. You shouldn't interject, right? If you take it that route to where you're old, where's the line, right? Where does life begin? Where does life end? Even if you're like alive, but things are keeping you alive. Oh man,
this is really tough.
Yeah. I don't know. You tuned into the show and just to not get answers to things.
Yeah, no, that's a really touchy subject. It's hard because I understand why they want to, like, you know, why they want to ban it, and then why they want to like still let it go on, because there's, man, like, that's tough.
Yeah. I understand both sides, but still, at the end of the day, I gotta side with leave it as a choice. I think let's go towards the other one. If you're like older and you're basically a vegetable, you're just a body living because a machine is keeping you alive.
Mm-hmm.
I think it should just be up to the people that want to support you. And but then what if you're that person? Like me, if I'm a vegetable, like, let me go.
We've talked about this.
That's a burden.
We've talked about this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Remember, what did I say? Give me a week?
Oh yeah, a time frame? Yeah. Maybe that's a little bit. Give me like 3 months. Fuck.
No,
6 months maybe.
You know what? Yeah. Crazy story. One of the patients at work was telling me that her sister-in-law's husband
Yeah.
He was a vegetable for, I think, a little bit over a year.
Fuck,
Right before they were going to pull the plug, she said, let this stay go. And if he doesn't come, like, if he doesn't, come back to us, then we're just going to pull the plug.
Yeah.
Sure enough, I think she said 15 minutes before
Yeah.
the guy came back.
Damn. See, that's the kind of stuff that, who's to say, right? If you have the power to keep someone alive, should you do it? But then, if you have the power to take someone's life, that's just fucked up, right?
Yeah. It's tough.
But then to keep someone alive and they're just a vegetable and you're on a maybe,
Yeah.
is that fucked up to keep one alive? Isn't that kind of like torture?
Yeah.
What happens to your brain? I don't know enough about that stuff. As far as like, say you do wake up a year later.
What then?
What does that do to your mind, your brain, your body? Obviously is going to deteriorate.
Yeah. No, the guy actually, from what she was telling me, they're actually from Mexico.
Yeah.
They're saying that he can't do anything by himself, so he depends on the wife.
And he speaks like he speaks a
He's
different
learning-
language now, huh?
No.
He speaks Chinese.
No. No, I forget what kind of accident he was in, but I know that he had to relearn a lot of things.
Yeah.
And then also one of our patients, she had to make the choice for her son. He had a heart
Oh,
attack.
Damn, that's
Third
heavy.
heart attack
Yeah.
at the age of 50, in mid-50s, I believe.
Yeah.
And the third heart attack was in TJ, and it was so sad because she couldn't go see him.
Yeah.
And she had to make the decision, and her son had spoken with her on the phone and said, like, just, I'm not going to be able to do anything for myself.
Yeah.
You have to let me go. And it was such a hard decision. Like, it was so sad. Like, I remember she came in, like, the weekend of that it happened.
Yeah.
And she was just like, I need to distract myself. Like,
Wow.
it was so heartbreaking.
Okay. Jeez. I don't even know if we should go into these next stories. It's so bummed. It's so bummy like right now. Fuck. Because I've said it before. I'm trying to stay away from so much COVID stuff, but I feel like, it's happening.
It's everywhere.
It's everywhere. You can't outrun it. Maybe I'll do it this way. Okay. Jimmy Kimmel. He has a blunt idea about how hospitals should handle the vaccine. He was making he made a comment saying that in order to not have the hospitals overflowing with people, so we have enough available beds, he said that the choice is simple. If you're vaccinated and sick, come right on in, right? And if you're sick and you come in sick and it's because he said you ate a bunch of horse paste. He's talking about ivermectin, right? Then you should just not be admitted. Right? And it was his way of being funny, I guess. I don't think it's funny. We're not going around like slapping fucking cheesecake out of fat people's hands, right? Because they're gonna die of a fucking heart attack. So, no, I don't like this one bit. I think ivermectin for humans, like prescribed from a doctor. I'm hearing good things. There's that story with Joe Rogan. He kicked the coronavirus in 3 days.
Right.
And he used ivermectin. And people, by people I mean like mainstream media, and even people, like if you look at his comments when he announced it on his Instagram, people are wishing death on the guy.
That is, wow. That's...
That's crazy, right?
Yeah.
Just because it's what is it? Untested or unproven that it works against COVID, but also like these vaccines, we don't fucking know either.
Right.
The vaccine you think is FDA approved, that Pfizer one, it still hasn't hit the United States. So if you're in the US, it's not out as of 9/11/2021. So I don't know. I'm hearing good things about this. It's up to you, so long as it remains a choice.
Yeah.
Because this kind of goes to my next kind of point, or just something that I want to bring to light. This lady, she's urging people to get vaccinated.
Okay.
So she's saying that she should have got vaccinated. It was a grave mistake, and I guess she passed away. But look, does that person look like
That's-
they were healthy to begin with? It sucks because whatever, she passed, but we need an example, and these are the people that are passing. For the most part, the people that get it bad, they're like this. They're not the strongest. Their immune system is obviously weakened. This is not a healthy person to begin with.
Yeah.
If not this, maybe a heart attack. It's rough, right? Because this is making it seem like, oh, if she had the vaccine, she would have stood a chance. We don't know. We don't know, and so long as it remains your choice, hey, do whatever the hell you want. But this goes to the next story is do it so long as it remains a choice. Like, get vaccinated, go for it. But now it's not a choice. If you want to go to school now, if you're 12 or older, schools now require you to have the COVID vaccine.
Oh
They require you to be vaccinated. All right, so
that's so scary.
what the hell do you do now?
Yeah. One of the patients we had today, her daughter, has to. Well, she was explaining to me that Long Beach follows LA, and her daughter goes to a school in Long Beach, and her daughter actually just turned 12 this year, so she's scared that the district, that Long Beach school district, is gonna also do this, and they don't know what to do. Like, they're so scared, and like, oh my gosh, like, what do you do? You know, like, there's one of our patients actually. Oh my god, his son, right when he turned 12, for his birthday as a present, he took him to go get vaccinated. The patients, like the son, did not want to go. He was crying, he was fighting it, and they pretty much bribed him to do it. They ended up, I think, getting him a PS5 or something.
Yeah.
And after the first one, the little boy didn't want to go get it again. He was just like, all right, take it back. Like, I don't want anything anymore. And they ended up making him get the second one as well.
Damn.
Which is really...
Yeah. I don't know. That's heavy.
Yeah.
That's our stance on vaccinations. So long as it remains a choice, hey, go ahead.
Yeah, of course.
Go ahead, because how is it? We'll leave it there. I guess we'll end it here. Kind of. It's better, but American foods banned in other countries. Can you guess what they are?
I don't know.
Well, there's a clue right there. That's your one clue.
To me, that looks like Skittles.
Yeah.
Okay.
So let's go through the list. Coffee creamer.
Coffee creamer?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. So apparently people are crazy about their sugar, which I'm for. Cause
no, that's true.
Yeah, this is it right here. Coca-Cola. Yeah. Everybody knows about that Mexican Coke, right? And how delicious it is.
Yes.
Way better. If you have not had a Coca-Cola from Mexico, you're missing out. You gotta get your hands on it, or at least once in your life, try it, because I think it's delicious. Yeah, they use a different.
I think it's sugarcane, right?
They use sugarcane. Yeah. America uses high fructose corn syrup, which is poison. I mean, none of it's good, right? Let's be clear. None of this is good, but I mean, if you're gonna experience something, it tastes better. And it's better for you if you want to think of it that way. Milk, what is this? RGBH milk. So certain types of milk. I guess it's cleaner, which stands for growth hormone. So they don't use growth hormone in other countries. And apparently America's like, fuck it. Give them the poison. And I heard we're not supposed to drink milk after a certain age. Like after you're a baby.
Yeah.
You shouldn't drink it. So, again, I don't know how true that is, because how bad is like a bowl of cereal?
Ooh.
Like sugar, and you got this growth hormone milk.
Yeah.
Sounds like a terrible time.
Yeah.
And I think your body tells you, like a couple hours later after eating cereal.
Yeah. Big time.
Trump flowers. So I don't know. There's something in this as well. Also possible human carcinogens.
Ooh.
God damn. Okay. So be careful where you get your flour.
Yeah.
No relation to the American president of the same name. So don't be getting crazy, people. All right, everyone's so quick to get crazy. Hawaiian papaya.
What?
Yeah. Oh, it's that GMO stuff. That GMO. We are America. By we I mean America. The whole GMO thing. Everything's artificial. What the hell is real now?
Yeah.
For just consumption. Where do I get my food? You know, because even where like your health stores, they're not all necessarily GMO free, like organic, real organic. Your best bet, at least for us, is maybe Sprouts and Trader Joe's, and even then you got to check.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there was that meat that we would get from Walmart that says that it's grass fed and no hormones and all that. Apparently that's bullshit. Yeah, I looked into it. It's I forget the name of the brand on it, but it's the Walmart brand. It's not good for you.
Was it the ready meat?
I think so.
Okay. But we don't eat that anymore.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Well, still, the best place to get your meat apparently is through a farm, like direct. Like you got to know who the hell is taking care of these animals, and then how are they processing them, and it's tough to get your food. So good luck to y'all. GMO salmon, same thing. It's in your salmon.
This is like a quick side note.
What's up?
You know how I used to say salmon?
Uh-huh.
Salmon.
That's how you used to say salmon?
Yeah. I did not know up until like probably 5 years ago when I was telling someone that I ate salmon. They're like, what is that? And I was like, like the fish stuff. And they're like, you mean salmon? And then sauna, I used to say sauna.
Sauna?
Sauna.
My little frijol. How do you say it in Spanish? Salmon, no?
Salmon.
Salmon, that's why.
Yeah, maybe. But see, because I was like, I saw the word and I remember pronouncing it like that. And I was like, oh, I thought that's like, so someone corrected me and I was like, oh, well, yeah.
This beyond bullshit. So if you're vegan or vegetarian, if you don't eat meat, this beyond stuff is this meat alternative paste is not good for you. I think like the real ones know that this is not good for you. If you're gonna go this route, again, even in that diet, in those diets, it should be natural as you can get.
Right.
Because even the fruit and vegetables, it's all fake. We don't know what you're consuming. You think you're being healthy, and you're eating fucking plastic. Oy. Okay, Twinkies. I mean, we know this is not good for you. All kinds of colorings.
You loved Twinkies before.
No, I didn't.
You said that.
This one's the one I have. Oh man, this one sucks. I love M&Ms. If I do get something, it's usually I usually go for Snickers.
It's okay.
Like no, I'm saying if I'm gonna just be.
Oh, for a chocolate.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, if I'm getting a sweet. Again, you're going into it knowing that you're freaking poisoning yourself, right? But this is knowing. This is not me trying to be healthy. M&Ms. This one's the one, the peanut ones. Maybe not the peanut butter ones. I'm not a fan of those.
I like the ones that had pretzels in it, like little pretzels.
I never had those.
They were so good.
God damn it. Let's not go down that rabbit hole. Let's not revisit, try experimenting on it. Because I did see, side note, I did see the Hot Cheetos hamburger.
What?
Where the buns are, I don't know if they're made out of Hot Cheetos or they sprinkle the Hot Cheeto dust on the bun. It looks like a mess. But they have the nacho cheese in it, and it has your patty. It looks good. I'm going to find out where we can get it. Just to try it. Maybe we'll split one. I think that one will come back to, like, maybe on a day where we don't work the next day. Just because it looks like it's going to be a tough time afterwards. Skittles. Skittles, I think it's all for the same reasoning. It has
Cancer.
Oh man,
stuff
cancerous
and- yeah, of
things,
course.
carcinogens, titanium dioxide. So you don't want that. Chlorinated chicken. So even your chicken. I was gonna say the wings that you make for me.
Mhm.
Sometimes they taste rubbery.
Those are the ones that sometimes when I forget to go to Costco, I believe it is.
Okay.
Cause where is it that I get it for you? Sometimes I think I know which ones you're talking about. Yeah, they're not the organic ones, to be honest.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, because I could taste it.
Yeah, yeah.
So there you go. I should structure this to where it ends on a happy note all the time. Because it's like you can't eat anything, you can't believe anything. Everything's fake.
Oh man.
Let's see. Well, maybe we'll cover this one. Even though this is kind of old news, but Spotify's I think it has a new feature. Maybe this is out by the time this comes out because this is posted on September 1st, so it's been a minute. It's been 2 weeks. It's a feature that reveals how compatible you and your friends are. So I'm thinking it knows what you're liking and what you dislike. And it kind of the social aspect of it is it connects you with friends, just to see, hey, you and me have all of this in common. Maybe maybe it'll curate a playlist of songs that we both like.
Right.
That'd be pretty cool. Because when I'm alone in the car. Nah, I usually listen to whatever I listen to, but I feel like if I'm in the car, we're always kind of listening to like my stuff.
Yeah.
And sometimes I'm even trying to like curate maybe stuff that you're into.
Yeah.
Which I think for the most part you're cool with whatever.
Yeah.
But I'm definitely not, at least not very frequently, playing all that Beaner music of yours. Because you're playing some like Beaner music. You know what I'm saying? But I do like a lot of that stuff.
Yeah.
I just don't blast it like that. You know what I'm saying? Like you could sing along to that.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, all right, dude. But maybe maybe we can get a curated playlist for the both of us where it knows, hey, mixing a little of both,
Right.
What are the Beaner songs that I really like, and then what kind of music do you think, if you had to say, because I feel like I've gone through all my phases. I've gone through a lot of musical phases where I've been really into a genre for a while, and then I move on, and then what would you say if you met me right now? What would you say the majority of the music I listen to is? What am I a fan of?
Like EDM.
It's
You
still
like
EDM?
that? Yeah, I still
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I still find myself playing a lot of that.
Yeah.
Yeah. A little bit of rock back. I was listening to some Zeppelin, Led Zeppelin, and they're cool. They're cool. I'm gonna dive deeper into them because I remember being a fan of Led Zeppelin 3. That was like my album. But then that one time we went to Joshua Tree, and we definitely didn't do any drugs. We definitely didn't. But my playlist was on fire.
It was
Perfect.
perfect.
Fire. I should be a DJ. I'm gonna be a DJ.
Wow.
I'm gonna work my way up to that because I'm telling you, I could set a mood. You see my playlist, like my list of playlists.
Yeah.
I
They all
arrange them
flow
by
together.
mood. Yeah.
They flow together.
Well, they flow together, but also I have them set up to where I'm very proud of it or whatever, because I can make you feel something via my playlist. And it's all for a different thing that maybe we won't get into now, but there's a purpose. There's a deeper meaning behind that. Maybe I'll reveal it later in the future. You know what it is. I think you can guess. So, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. We'll end it there, yeah?
Yeah.
All right, we did it again, babe.
Yay!
You want to say bye? See ya.
Bye.